Have you ever noticed how some people can't stop bringing up your past? No matter how far you've come, no matter how much you've changed, they always seem to remind you of who you used to be. Why do they do that? What does it really mean? Here's the truth most people never tell you. When others constantly mention your past, it reveals more about them than it does about you. And if you don't understand this, you might spend your life chained to the person you no longer are. But today, we're going to break those chains. Through the timeless lens of Stoic philosophy, we'll uncover the hidden truths behind why people keep dragging your history into the present. And trust me, once you understand these 5 powerful insights, you'll never see those comments the same way again. Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see yourself forever. 1. They haven't grown, so they can't accept that you have. Let's be real. Growth intimidates those who've stayed the same. When someone constantly brings up your past mistakes or failures, it's often because your evolution makes them uncomfortable. Your improvement is a reminder of their stagnation. According to Stoic wisdom, Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you level up, when you take responsibility for your life, you stop reacting like you used to. That disrupts their illusion of who they thought you were. So what do? They drag out the old you, hoping to make you doubt the new version of yourself. Because if you believe you haven't changed, they don't have to confront the fact that they haven't either. Here's the truth. Your past is not a prison, it's a lesson. And if they can't see your growth, it's not your job to convince them. Let your actions speak. Keep evolving, and let them sit in the echo chamber of their own limitations. 2. They're trying to control the narrative. Reputation is powerful, and when people fear losing control over how others see you, they'll weaponize your past to control the story. It's psychological warfare. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. What they're doing is trying to reframe your identity, to make you feel small, guilty, or ashamed. Why? Because if they can control how you see yourself, they can control your behavior. But remember, your story is yours to tell. Don't let them hold the pen. Stoicism teaches that inner strength comes from defining your own values and refusing to let others dictate your worth. Don't react in anger. Respond with calm conviction. Make peace with your past so no one can use it against you. Take back the narrative, one choice at a time. 3. They're projecting their own regrets onto you. Here's something that hits hard. When people constantly mention your past, it might be because they see their own failures in you, and it hurts. So instead of confronting their guilt, they project it. Projection is a common psychological defense mechanism. It helps people avoid responsibility for their own unresolved pain. They remind you of your wrongs because they can't face their own. Seneca taught that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. These people aren't fighting you. They're fighting the image of themselves that they see reflected in you. And until they heal, they will continue to use your past as a mirror they can punch instead of polish. But don't take it personally. Their words reveal their wounds. Stay grounded. Know your worth. You don't need to carry their pain. Respond with empathy, not bitterness. Let your peace disturb their chaos, not the other way around. 4. They're afraid of losing power over you. Some people only feel powerful when you're powerless. When you rise, it shakes the foundation of the control they once had. That's when the past becomes their last weapon. They say, "Remember when you failed?" hoping to keep you small. They say, "You've always been like this," because they fear the person you're becoming. But Stoicism reminds us, no one has power over your mind unless you give it to them. And if they need to weaken you to feel strong, then their power was never real. Stand tall. Your past isn't a weakness. It's proof of your strength. Their fear is not your burden to carry. Your growth is not a betrayal. It's a revolution. Don't dim your light just because it hurts their eyes. Let them choke on the dust of the path you've outgrown. 5. They don't know how to love the new you. This one stings the most. Sometimes when people keep bringing up your past, it's because they miss who you used to be. Maybe you were more agreeable. maybe more broken, maybe easier to manipulate. The truth? Some people love the version of you that didn't love yourself. And when you start setting boundaries, healing, rising, you become unfamiliar, and they don't know how to love this version of you. But that's okay. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." You owe no one your brokenness. You owe no one your past. Love the person you've become, even if others can't. Real connection requires growth on both sides. If they can't grow with you, you may have to grow beyond them. Release the guilt. Embrace the discomfort. Become someone you can love. Conclusion: if they keep mentioning your past, it's not always about you. It's about fear. It's about control. It's about unhealed wounds and stagnant minds. But you are not the same person you once were, and that is a victory worth celebrating. Stoicism teaches us to focus only on what we can control: our actions, our thoughts, our reactions. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not define you. What defines you is the strength to rise above it, the wisdom to learn from it, and the courage to move forward despite it. So the next time someone tries to trap you in the pages of your old story, smile, because you've already turned the page. You are not your past, you are your progress. If this message hit home, if you felt seen, heard, or healed in any way, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below. Tell me your story. Let others know they're not alone. Together we grow. Together we rise, and as always, stay strong, stay grounded, and keep walking your path.
Grace and peace. For now, all that matters is that you are here, you are safe, and you are at peace. As you continue to relax into the comfort of your bed, let's explore the Stoic mindset of embracing hardship with grace and understanding. The Stoics understood that life is full of challenges, obstacles, and discomfort, but rather than seeing these difficulties as things to avoid or fear, they viewed them as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, repeatedly reminds himself that hardship is not something to be resentful of, but something to be accepted with equanimity. The Stoics believed that the way we respond to life's difficulties defines our character and our peace of mind. In this moment, as you rest and let your body soften into the bed, think about the challenges you've faced in your own life. Perhaps there have been moments when you felt overwhelmed, unsure of how to proceed, or unsure if you could handle the weight of it all. But here's the beauty of Stoicism. You've already proven your resilience. You've already faced challenges, and you've continued to move forward. You have the ability to meet difficulties with grace, and you have the strength to persevere, just as the Stoics did. The key to embracing hardship with grace, according to the Stoics, lies in accepting that life is not always easy, and that struggle is part of the human experience. But how we respond to that struggle is what matters. You don't need to avoid hardship. Instead, you can choose to face it with acceptance, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. As you lie here, breathing deeply and allowing your muscles to relax, think about how you can embrace any difficulties in your life with this Stoic mindset. When obstacles arise, remind yourself that they are not punishments, they are chances for you to become stronger, wiser, and more at peace with yourself. Just as Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, the impediment to action advances. Action, what stands in the way, becomes the way. This idea encapsulates the Stoic belief that challenges are not barriers to success, they are the path to it. As you rest here, imagine yourself facing a challenge with this Stoic mindset. Perhaps it's something in your personal life, or a goal you've been striving to achieve. Think about how you can respond to this challenge with calmness and clarity, just as the Stoics would advise. The key is not to fight against the difficulty, but to flow with it. Instead of resisting, instead of feeling frustrated or angry, you can approach the situation with an open mind, ready to learn, adapt, and grow. This is the Stoic way. They taught that obstacles are inevitable, but how we view them determines whether they will disrupt our peace. Right now, as you breathe in deeply and allow the tension to melt away, think about how you can carry this sense of calm into your waking life. Imagine yourself in a difficult situation, handling it with grace, letting go of frustration, and choosing to approach it as an opportunity for growth. This mindset doesn't require perfection, it simply requires you to approach life's challenges with acceptance and clarity. The Stoics also believed that hardship is a tool for self-discovery. They taught that adversity reveals our true nature, showing us where we need to grow and what we need to work on. For example, when faced with difficulty, do we react with anger, fear, or resentment? Or do we meet the situation with calmness, understanding, and an open heart? Stoicism encourages us to examine our reactions to hardship, using them as opportunities to improve our character. As you lie here tonight, think about how your reactions to difficulties in the past have shaped who you are today. How do you typically respond when faced with hardship? Do you respond with patience, resilience, and a sense of peace? Or do you react with stress, frustration, or avoidance? There is no right or wrong answer here. The Stoic practice is not about perfection, it's about self-awareness and continuous improvement. As you relax, reflect on how you can approach future challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose, knowing that every difficulty is a chance to grow, learn, and become more aligned with your true self. As you settle deeper into your bed, consider how embracing hardship with grace also means letting go of the desire to control everything. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering comes from trying to control things that are outside of our influence. We often try to control the actions of others, the circumstances around us, and even our own outcomes, and in doing so, we create unnecessary stress. But the Stoics reminded us that peace comes from focusing on what we can control: our own actions, our thoughts, and our responses. Right now, in this peaceful moment, think about how you can let go of the need to control what is outside of you. You don't need to control the world or its events. All you need to do is focus on your own responses. In this space, you are free. You are not bound by the need to control everything around you. Instead, you are choosing to let go of what you cannot control and embrace the peace that comes with acceptance. Tonight, allow this peace to wash over you as you breathe in and release any remaining tension or stress with each exhale. Think about how embracing hardship with grace also involves understanding that we are all part of a larger, interconnected whole. The Stoics believed that life is a series of interwoven events, and that everything happens for a reason. When we face difficulty, it is not the universe conspiring against us, but rather a natural part of the flow of life. Tonight, as you rest, think about how your life fits into the larger picture. Your challenges, your triumphs, your moments of peace, of these are part of a greater narrative. There is meaning in every moment, even in the most difficult ones. Just as you lie here, at peace, remember that your life is unfolding as it should. You don't need to force anything or fight against the current of life. Instead, you can flow with it, accepting that hardship is a natural part of that flow. In this acceptance, you will find peace. The Stoics teach that when we stop resisting life's challenges, we open ourselves up to the wisdom and strength that comes from facing them. So, as you continue to relax, think about how you can embrace your own challenges with this mindset, allowing hardship to shape you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. As you continue to breathe deeply, imagine yourself surrounded by calmness and clarity. Every difficulty that you've ever faced, every obstacle that seemed insurmountable, has brought you to this moment of peace and relaxation. You have already shown incredible resilience, and you will continue to rise above any challenge that comes your way. Tonight, let go of any fear or worry. Instead, embrace the understanding that you are capable of handling whatever life presents. You are resilient, you are strong, and you have the wisdom to navigate life's challenges. As you continue to settle into the softness of your bed, let's turn our attention to the Stoic principle of mindfulness and how it can help guide you into a peaceful and restful night. Stoic mindfulness isn't about emptying the mind or escaping from the world, but rather about being fully present in each moment, no matter what it brings. It's the practice of paying attention to your thoughts, actions, and emotions without judgment, simply observing them as they are. In this moment, as you breathe deeply and allow your body to relax further, think about how mindfulness can transform the way you experience life. Imagine being able to face every moment with complete awareness, letting go of distractions, judgments, and expectations. Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind comes from accepting each moment as it is, without trying to force it to be something else. Right now, in this peaceful space, you can practice mindfulness simply by paying attention to your breath, to the gentle rise and fall of your chest, to the softness of your bed beneath you. This is mindfulness in its purest form, being fully present, without any need to rush or worry about anything else. You can choose to rest in this moment, fully aware of the peace around you. The Stoics believed that true tranquility comes when we stop fighting against the present and instead embrace it as it is. Tonight, as you rest, think about how you can carry this mindfulness with you into your daily life. How often do we get caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and distractions? But right now, all that matters is your ability to be present, to be still, and to rest. You don't need to fix anything or change anything. All you need to do is be, and that is enough. Mindfulness, in Stoic philosophy, is also about the way we respond to our thoughts and emotions. The Stoics taught that we cannot control every thought that enters our mind, nor can we always control how we feel. But we do have the power to choose how we respond to those thoughts and emotions. As you lie here, feel the power of that choice. Whatever thoughts arise in your mind, you can simply observe them without judgment. You don't need to follow them or get caught up in them. You can let them pass by like clouds in the sky, knowing that they are temporary and do not define you. This is the essence of Stoic mindfulness, the ability to observe, to acknowledge, and to release. You don't have to fix your thoughts, and you don't have to chase them. You simply let them be, knowing that you are in control of how you respond to them. As you breathe deeply, feel the calmness of this awareness. You are here, in this moment, and that is all that matters. The Stoics would remind you that the present moment is all you truly have. By embracing mindfulness, you are choosing peace over distraction, clarity over confusion, and rest over restlessness. Right now, you are practicing mindfulness, and that brings you closer to the stillness you seek. Another powerful aspect of Stoic mindfulness is the idea of self-discipline. The Stoics believed that by mastering our thoughts and emotions, we can create a life of true freedom and peace. This doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring our feelings, but rather understanding them and choosing to act in alignment with our values. As you lie here, think about how you can practice self-discipline in your own life. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life, to react impulsively to situations, and to let our emotions control us. But Stoic mindfulness teaches us to pause, to take a step back, and to respond thoughtfully. Imagine approaching each situation with the same calm, mindful awareness that you are experiencing right now. What would it feel like to respond to life's challenges with this sense of clarity and intention? The Stoics taught that true freedom comes from mastering ourselves, our thoughts, our reactions, and our desires. In this moment, as you breathe deeply and feel your body relax, remember that you are already practicing this self-discipline. You are choosing to rest, to let go, and to simply be. This is the true essence of Stoic mindfulness, choosing peace, choosing presence, and choosing to be the master of your own mind. The practice of mindfulness also involves accepting that not everything will go as planned. Life is full of surprises, changes, and unexpected twists. But the Stoics teach us that peace is not found in controlling life's outcomes. It's found in accepting life as it is. Tonight, as you rest, reflect on how you can embrace life's unpredictability with the same calmness and grace that you are experiencing now. There's no need to force things, to try to control what you cannot, or to resist the flow of life. Instead, you can embrace each moment, each experience, as it comes, knowing that it is part of the larger picture of your life. Mindfulness, in this sense, is about letting go of the need for perfection and accepting life's imperfections. As you lie here, know that you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to control every aspect of your life. You can simply rest, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Life will unfold as it is meant to, and you are free to embrace it with open arms. The Stoic practice of mindfulness is also about gratitude. By focusing on the present moment and acknowledging the beauty of what is, we cultivate a sense of gratitude for everything we have. Right now, as you lie here, take a moment to reflect on the simple things that bring you peace. The soft bed beneath you, the warmth of the blankets, the quiet of the night. These moments, though small, are precious. And when we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of the things we often take for granted. Tonight, as you relax, let gratitude fill your heart. Think of one thing you are grateful for right now. Something simple, something present. Maybe it's the comfort of your bed, the stillness of the night, or the quiet of your mind. Whatever it is, let that gratitude bring you peace. The Stoics believed that when we cultivate gratitude, we become more aware of the abundance that already exists in our lives. We no longer focus on what we lack, but on what we have. And in doing so, we find peace. As you continue to relax and drift deeper into rest, remember that Stoic mindfulness is not just a practice for moments of difficulty or stress, it's a way of life. It's about living each moment with intention, presence, and peace. You don't need to wait for the perfect circumstances to practice mindfulness. You can choose it now, in this moment, in this space. Tonight, as you rest, you are practicing mindfulness by simply being present, by letting go of the need to control, and by choosing peace. And as you lie here, ready to drift into sleep, know that this practice will guide you through every moment of your life. You are already at peace. You are already enough. And with every breath, you bring yourself closer to the deep rest you deserve. As you allow your body to sink deeper into relaxation, let's end this journey with a final, gentle reflection on the peace that comes from releasing all attachment and surrendering to the present moment. The Stoics, with their wisdom about the fleeting nature of life, teach us that peace is not found in the external world, but in the quiet acceptance of what is. They remind us that the present moment is all we truly have, and in this moment you are enough, you are safe, you are whole, and there is nothing you need to change right now. As you lie here, feel the weight of the day melt away, piece by piece. All the worries, the fears, the distractions, they are no longer yours to carry. In this moment, you are free. The beauty of Stoic philosophy lies in its simplicity. We are not meant to fight against life's flow, but to surrender to it. Tonight, you have already done the hard work of letting go, of releasing tension and expectation. Now, as you breathe deeply, feel the stillness of your mind and body. Every breath is a reminder that peace is within you, not outside of you. You've traveled through the journey of your thoughts, and now it's time to rest, knowing that you are at peace with yourself. You are at peace with the world around you, and you are at peace with the present moment. The Stoics also teach us the power of accepting mortality, and in doing so, we are reminded of the preciousness of each moment. We don't need to wait for life to be perfect to experience peace. Right now, as you lie here, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this stillness. The noise of the world has faded away, and in this quiet, you can feel the calm that comes from simply being. The Stoics knew that life is impermanent, that each moment is fleeting, but rather than fearing this impermanence, they chose to embrace it. They understood that by accepting the transient nature of life, we open ourselves up to the present moment, to the peace that exists in the now. And tonight, as you rest, you are doing just that. You are accepting the moment as it is, without judgment, without expectation. You are allowing yourself to simply be. There is no need for striving, no need for fixing, and no need for perfection. You are enough as you are, in this moment, and that is a beautiful thing. The peace you are experiencing right now is a direct result of embracing life's natural flow by releasing resistance, by letting go of everything outside of you, and by allowing yourself to simply rest. As you breathe deeper now, feel your body softening even more into the bed. With each breath, imagine that you are exhaling everything that you no longer need. The weight of the day, the expectations of tomorrow, they are no longer part of this moment. You don't need to hold onto them. The Stoics believed that the key to peace is in letting go of the things that don't serve us. They understood that when we stop holding on to what we can't control, we make room for inner peace. As you rest here tonight, imagine that you are creating that space for yourself. Each breath is like a wave, washing away the thoughts and feelings that no longer serve you. There is nothing you need to do except rest. Tonight, you are honoring yourself by allowing this time to be solely for you. You deserve this rest, and you are worthy of it. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into peace, into relaxation, into stillness. The world can wait. Tonight, it is only you and the gentle rhythm of your breath. The Stoic idea of amor fati, or the love of fate, also offers a powerful way to approach life's challenges. It teaches us to embrace life as it is, with all its twists and turns, its highs and lows. Life isn't meant to be a straight path, and the Stoics understood that. Tonight, as you rest, think about how you can embrace whatever comes your way tomorrow with this Stoic love of fate. Whatever challenges, whatever joys, they are all part of the larger picture of your life. You don't need to control everything. And you don't need to change anything right now. Tonight, Let go of all expectations, all concerns, and simply embrace the moment. Let the idea of a more fatty guide you into a restful sleep, knowing that whatever comes, you will meet it with calmness and clarity. You have the power to choose how you respond to life's unfolding. And tonight, you are choosing peace as you continue to breathe deeply. Feel the warmth of your body spreading through you, filling you with a sense of calm and comfort. In this moment, you are free from all the demands of the world. You don't need to perform. You don't need to prove anything. The Stoics believed that peace comes from within, from accepting ourselves as we are, and embracing the present moment with gratitude. Tonight, as you lie here, know that you are enough, just as you are. You are not defined by what you do or what you achieve. You are enough simply because you exist. In the stillness of this moment, you are embracing your own inherent worth. There is no rush, no need to be anywhere or do anything. This time is yours, and you are worthy of it. As you drift closer to sleep, allow the final thoughts of this journey to settle in. Life is full of uncertainties, but the peace you seek is always within you. The Stoics remind us that peace is not found in avoiding hardship or controlling the future. It is found in the way we respond to life's challenges, by choosing to let go of what we can't control, by embracing the present, and by trusting in our ability to navigate whatever comes. We find peace. Tonight, as you surrender to sleep, know that you are free to rest, to heal, and to renew. The world will continue, but for now, you are exactly where you need to be. Breathe deeply, let go of everything, and allow yourself to drift into the peaceful rest that you deserve.